Hi Gemini, this is Chronic Joy Tarot, and this is going to be your mid-September update for September 2017. See what the guidance tells us next. You know, every couple weeks we give you something to sort of focus on to develop your spiritual and personal self. And right now for you, Gemini, you're guided to focus on healing. I use this card from the Ascended Masters deck, and you're guided to focus on health and healing. It's a beautiful thing, your own and that of others as well. You know, you're supported in making some changes now so you can continue to heal yourself emotionally, physically, spiritually, and also help others in their healing as well. If you let go of fears and thoughts that restrict you, things go much smoother, obviously. There's much more of a healing quality in acceptance than there is in fear and restriction. Okay, the spread's here called the Flying Bird, and we're going to see where you started out here. This is, oh, look at that. This is a great place to start, right in the middle of change, right? Things are shifting. Things are shifting for you, Gemini, and it's a good thing, right? Because change is constant. If you can be less like the outer points of this wheel, because the wheel's spinning around there, if you can settle into the center, you'll feel the change and you'll feel the effects of it much less intensely. You'll just be more in a place of acceptance. You know, things are always changing. Let me just get centered right here in my healing heart and watch the show, right? So this is good. You're learning among, you know, the energies around us. You're learning how to just settle in and feel a more healing quality about all that's happening around you. The card in this position is an internal energy card. So the whole left wing of this spread is internal and sort of energies that you're aware of, but maybe others don't see because they're happening within you. And then the right side is the external energies and how they manifest in your world. So yeah, if you've recently felt a little shut down, a little iced out, or that you wanted to sort of block others out, or if you start to feel the tendency as a response to any upcoming change going on, which like I said, it's constant, if you feel a response to pull back and shut down, that could block your progress, right? So we're going to see how you can ease your way past these old learned responses of wanting to retreat when something big's happening, when some, you know, big energies are flowing and you want to just sort of pull in and protect yourself, but you're learning to heal. You're learning to heal that. So that initial response may not still work for you, right? Because you're working with a more open heart now. Yes. So if you can avoid, you know, for prolonged amounts of time, this tendency to want to pull in when something major, you know, is going on, some big change or a big shift or somebody's big comment or something, if you can avoid that tendency, then you'll feel a sense of rebirth. Definitely. You'll raise your own consciousness and feel like a new person for a second, right? Because you are in the process of healing. You constantly are. And you're learning how to, you know, you can pull back and protect yourself for a second when big things happen, right? But then redirect yourself and get yourself back on course. You're going to feel refreshed and successful and, you know, just that sense of newness, you know, as far as the way you're showing up in your life. Okay? Deep inside, you know you can trust this life. You know you can. And what you're guided to do here is to just tap into that a little more, especially in those moments when you want to retreat, right? Go, you know, feel that feeling, observe yourself wanting to pull in and shut yourself away, and then move on to trust and think, okay, how many times in the past have I felt this feeling that I want to pull in and protect my heart? And how many times was I just totally okay, whether I did or not, right? You're always okay. We are always okay. It doesn't mean we're always in this happy, smooth, easygoing perfection of a life, because the challenges have to be there in order for us to move through and grow and gain that trust that we're always okay, right? So but really you're always supported. It's all part of your healing. It's all part of healing your heart, body, and mind. In the external world, you might find that you have to let go of some aspects of yourself or connections to others. Okay? Not always a bad thing. If you want to, be more like this water drop here, falling off the lily pad and just sort of landing in the water, that's the art of letting go. Not throwing something away from you or pushing it against or, slamming it down, right? That's not the letting go we're talking about. We're talking about an open-hearted, allowing energy that just lets things fall off. And if this means that there's some connections of yours, that have to fall away, then they do for now. And that's okay for now, because you're in the process of healing your own heart and energy center. And sometimes that takes, a little bit of a stance, sort of a regrounding of your own self. And it can only be a good thing for you. Okay. The top of your internal lesson here. Oh boy. The morality card. Okay, Gemini, we know you have a couple voices going on in your head. The twins live there. Right and wrong, good and bad, up and down, black and white, right? I mean, this is a mind card, and that sense of there's only right and wrong, two sides of the coin, that's it. That sense that's not in the spirit of healing, okay? This is in the spirit of the shutting down, which is down here. So it's funny how sandwiched between this, iced out feeling of, closed off heart and the judgment of your mind, somewhere in between there has to come some trust that things work out for you, okay? Be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, but do try and release these harder edged energies. And because they're on this left side of the reading, these are energies that you are harming yourself with or turning on yourself with, right? Like maybe this morality card is your mind going at it. Oh, I could maybe let go of a certain relationship, but that's wrong because they owe me, or I owe them, or what. This whole should, the morality card, no, you don't need to do that to yourself. It's okay. As you're healing and as you're marrying the heart-mind connection, you're going to find that there is an easy road to releasing some of these harder edged energies. Yes, love it. Love it. So the outcome of this in your real life shows up as self-empowerment. You create your own reality. You do. You create it. You are the creator of your life. And you're going to feel more of a sense of that once you get past some of these trickier internal sort of mind chatter that's going on within you. You're healing, you're on your way, you're supported in it. Even if you take just the slightest step toward it in the next couple weeks, the moment you feel like you want to shut somebody out, maybe share. Oh, you know what? Find a new way. Rebirth yourself. I feel like I want to close down, but I'm going to really try to stay present with you. Just that little comment can change the course of a relationship or the course of a conflict, right? Okay, Gemini, I hope this was good for you. I hope that it connected in some way. Remember, it's just a general reading, so it doesn't connect for everyone. Get in touch with me if you want a personal reading. And until then, I will talk to you in October. Bye.